Hey, everybody, this is Eric, and I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And so, this video right here, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to kind of reflect on my mentor's lives. Every day he goes live at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, and what I'm going to do in these videos is I'm going to listen to what he taught, and then I'm going to write notes and I'm going to put it in my own way. Okay. Things that I learned and things like that. Okay. So I'm going to go off the notes right here. So, anyway, my mentor, first of all, is Robert Hollis. And you can actually join he has a thing called the Inner Circle, and you can join it, be a part of us. It is, I believe it is roberthollis.com/join. I believe that's the way it is. If not, then in the description will be um, a link to the Inner Circle. Okay, it will benefit you. So, anyway, first thing that he says was this. He says, there are people in the world that thinks the way to succeed in life is to train them or tell them what to do. Okay. And you got to learn this. He says you have to show people what to do, not train them. I do remember when I first got into network marketing, I didn't know nothing about it. It was quite a few years ago. I think it was like 2009, something like that, when I first kind of got into network marketing. Didn't know nothing about it. I just was searching how to make money online because I was out of work for a year because of a surgery, a hernia surgery that got infected, and I was on a PIC line. And so I couldn't work for almost a year. And so I was just trying to search for ways to make money, and I didn't know what to do. So I was getting paid from my job at Walmart. I was getting paid, but I was like on short-term disability or whatever it was. So I was getting paid, and my doctors everything was being paid for, but I just wanted to just search for ways to make money. So I started searching around. And so I remember coming upon this guy that, he told me, he said, Eric, he said, if you will just, join me, I will tell you what to do. I will put you in my training and things like that. Well, when I went in there, I actually joined him. I paid money. Don't remember how much it was. I think it was $40, I think. And I joined him, but he never taught me nothing. He didn't show me nothing. He didn't teach me nothing. And I eventually just left that company. And so, the one thing is that no one ever grabbed me by the hand. They never grabbed me by the hand and showed me how to succeed. They didn't show me how to succeed. They just, hey, join this group, join this training. This is what you need. And then I started meeting people who were in the industry, okay, and they just started to they would say things like this. They would say, well, you know what, Eric? The reason why that you're not successful is because you haven't joined my team. You haven't joined my team. You haven't joined my team. And I would go, oh, that's the reason why. They would put this inspiration into me. I'm like, man, maybe this is the reason why. And I'd go to this company, and it's the same thing. Go to this company, it's the same thing. Okay. They didn't grab me by the hand and show me how to succeed. They didn't show me how to stop my stinking thinking. They didn't show me how to, how to they didn't show me that, I was a miracle. They didn't show me, how, that I could have the best. They didn't show me about vision. They didn't show me about anything like that. And so the thing is how many people, think about this, okay? How many people tell you what to do instead of show you what to do? How many people? How many people show you what to do instead of just telling you what to do? You see, my mentor was shown what to do, not told what to do. And so at the time when he first got into this industry, he was at the lowest part of his life. He had no electricity. He had no money. His car was being close to being repossessed. And there was even a time when his son, he was trying to hide the car from a repo man. And his son, Robert Hollis Jr., said, "Dad, if you just go up a couple of blocks, that's where we live." He didn't have the heart to tell him, "Son, I'm losing the car. I'm trying to hide it from the repo man." He didn't have the heart to tell him that. His son at that time, So, and he didn't. So, my mentor, he met this, he met this guy that, was making $62,000 a month. Now, this was back in the 80s, okay? $62,000 a month. Documented. And his mentor told him that he didn't say things like, write up 200 names and go through each one, okay? Reach out to these people yourself. And, he didn't say any of this, join this group, join this, watch this training, do it yourself. No, he showed him what to do. That's a game changer. He showed him. He didn't tell them to do it. Think about Jesus. Jesus showed the disciples what to do. He showed them. They went out by two, right? He showed the disciples what to do. They saw the miracles, things like that. He didn't say, "Hey, this is what you do, go out and do it." No, he was around them. He showed them how to heal the sick, how to raise the dead. He showed them, So my mentor, when he said, after this guy had his mentor had showed him, the mentor had showed him of the opportunity. Okay, when he showed it to him, he said, "What did you like most about what you seen? And where do you see yourself getting started?" And so my mentor said, "You know what?" He said, "Thanks, but I don't have any money. My car's being repossessed. I'm hiding it from the repo man. I have no electricity. My luck is just gone." And he quickly said this. He said, "Robert, if I can show you, not train you, not tell you what to do, if I can show you how to do this business without investing a dime, would you be interested?" And my mentor said, "Absolutely." So the guy said, Robert, how much money do you need to make? And he took him through a vision. He said, what would you do if you made $62,000 a month? What would you do with that money? My mentor was like, man, what would I do? I would buy a ring. I would fly over to where my, where my girlfriend is, and I would try to, the girl that I was with is at, I would try to get her back. I would do all kind. He just started talking about all the things that he would do. And he said, how would that make you feel? How would it make you feel if you had $62,000 a month? How would you feel if you bought that ring? How would you feel if how would you feel if you got that ring? How would you feel if you flew to go get your soon-to-be wife? How would that make you feel if you were making $62,000 a month? What would you do with it? What would you do with the money, right? And and so he started to, then he started showing documentation. And he had this book open and he said there was pictures. He said, this poor person I helped, she sold pots and pans. But now she's making this. I helped this person. I helped this person. And there was this pages of people's picture that he would take a picture holding a check that these people had made that just changed their life. Of people who were making good money. Excuse me. Based on showing these people what to do. And so what he did was he said, I want you to think, Robert, I want you to think of a person that has money. A person who is like he's the top, person. He's focused, he's, everything. And he thought about the guy. His name was Rick. He had his own, I think it was a plumbing company. And he said, this is what I would do. I'm going to call Rick up. And I am going to say this to him. I'm going to say, excuse me, Rick, do you have a moment? When Rick says, yeah. He says, we're helping to expand a company and we're looking for people to make extra money. No experience necessary. And when I asked Robert who he knew that could help us out, he said you. So based on his recommendation, I'm calling you. And so he called Rick, he called the Rick guy and he did this. And Rick said, he told him about everything. And he came on down. He drove 45 minutes to the place where they were at. Because, back then there wasn't this over here. Like, here I'm on YouTube, right? And I'm doing this video. It wasn't like that. He actually had to drive down to the place. We're talking about the 1980s. I was young then. In the 80s, I was born in 75. So I don't know what year actually in the 80s it was, but and so anyway, he came down, he showed him the video, he says, where do you want to get started from? Rick said, I want to start at this level. It was $5,000. And Rick joined him. And everything just like took off, right? So a little bit about my mentor. He's helped 67 people make over $1 million a year, and millions more make good income. Now, I wanted to say this, like he was saying, not everyone takes advantage. People still struggle. But why? Because of limiting beliefs. They don't believe that they can do it. They don't have no vision. They lack vision. They lack vision. And so my mentor, Robert Hollis, will show you how to have a better future. And he will show you how to get more confidence so that when you have confidence, you take action every day. Because in the Bible, it says, for a lack of vision, people perish. And he said this, today he said this, he said, you learn how to walk and talk by someone showing you, not telling you. You learn how to ride a bike. You learn how to get dressed, drive a car from someone that shows you how to do it. Think about when you're little, you're getting dressed. They're putting the stuff on you. They're showing you. No one just gets keys. Most of the time, people don't just get keys and say, "Hey, here's car keys. Go take it out for a spin." No, they show you. They don't put you in a bunch of groups, a bunch of training videos. Watch this training video. Watch this training video. Get in this group. Get in this group. Get in this group. Hey, the reason why you're not successful is because you're not in my group. You're not in my team. You're not in my team. You lack vision. If you're struggling, you lack vision. You lack confidence. If you can get vision and get more confidence, then you'll take better action. And what happens with better action, learning every day, you get better results. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment below of what you liked about it. And remember that you are worthy. And join us to the inner circle with Robert Hollis and let my mentor, Robert Hollis, teach you. Let him show you. Let him show you what to do. Bye for now. Thank you so much. God bless.